last pure maths question for the holidays today. This is a trigonometric equation that we're meant to solve, and you can see, I hope, that this is requiring your knowledge of the addition formulae, as will often happen in Pure Maths 3. So let's get into it. My first step is going to use my addition rules to expand these. So first of all, sine theta plus 45, what is that? Well, that's going to be sine theta cosine 45 plus cosine theta sine 45. And that is going to equal 2, and then I'm going to draw a big bracket here. Oops, not quite. 2 and then a bracket. And then we'll use our cosine addition rule. Well, this one is going to be cosine and it will be theta cosine 30, cosine theta cosine 30, and remember we've got a minus here, so it'll be a plus here, plus, and remember you also get these on the formula sheet, so no big deal, although it's good to know them, plus sine theta sine 30. Okay, now you can go and plug this in your calculator, or sometimes you may have learnt your rules for your exact values. So this one here is going to become the square root of 2 over 2 sine theta, and this one is going to be also square root 2 over 2, this time cosine theta. And in this one here, we're going to have 2, and then our brackets. So cosine 30 will give us square root 3 over 2. So that will be cosine theta. And then the sine 30 is going to give us plus a half. So positive half sine theta. Okay, and at this point we're going to expand that bracket. So if we expand the bracket, we'll have, on this side it'll remain the same, square root 2 over 2 sine theta plus square root 2 over 2 cosine theta. And then this side, when we expand it, we'll get is equal to square root 3 cosine theta plus sine theta. Okay. And now what we want to do is we want to gather all of our like terms together. So I'm going to pull all my sines over this side and all my cosines over this side. When I do that, and you can do this on the calculator if you like, you're going to have it with you. So minus 2 plus the square root of 2, and that's going to be all over 2 sine theta. And on the other side, we've got 2 square root 3 minus square root 2 all over 2 cosine theta. Now, we're trying to solve this equation between 0 and 180. Remember, when you're trying to solve trigonometric equations, you often want to get it into either sine, cosine, or tangent, rather than having mixed ones. And I can see here I'm going to use my pure maths 1 identity and get a tan. So my next move is to divide both sides by cosine theta. And that'll get me here sine theta over cosine theta, which is tan theta, is equal to 2 square root 3 minus square root 2 all over 2. So what I've done there, just in case you missed that, is I've done this, because you know that sine theta over cosine theta is equal to tan theta. Okay, now at this point we want to get the tan theta by itself. So tan theta, what's that going to be equal to? Well, it's going to be equal to this here divided by this here. And when we go this divided by this, you can see that those are going to cancel out because when you divide a fraction, you're multiplying by its reciprocal. So what we'll in actual fact get is 2 square root 3 minus square root 2 all over minus 2 plus the square root of 2. Then, at this point, we know that theta, we just take the inverse tan of both sides, is equal to the inverse tan of this value here, and I get minus 74.1. Make sure your calculator is set to degrees. Now, let's consider what our tan graph looks like. Something like this. Okay, and then what do we got here? We've got another one here. Now, we're only going up between 0 and 180. So this is 180 here. Okay, we know we've got a value of minus 74. That's somewhere over here, say, right? So the only value in our range, which is from here to here, is going to be this value here. So all we do to get from here to here is we're just going to add 180, because that's the periodicity of a tan graph. So we go minus 74 plus 180, and that gives us final answer of 105.9 degrees. And that's the answer to that one. Well, guys, I hope you are making sense of these. I hope there are no problems with that. Next video, we'll be going on to statistics questions for our holiday work. Alright, take care then. See you next time.